Hello, YouTube. Give me just a few minutes while we make sure everything is working as is usual. All right. Here we are. We will not be cut off the way we were yesterday, because I fucked it up. I fucked it up. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I don't have my dad isn't coming to do repairs today, or at least he won't need me. Oh, look at that! It's you pause it and it quits, and the AI keeps going. That's lovely. I love that. Genuinely, I know I sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I genuinely think that that's cool. That I can just pause in the middle of the AI, and then I can come back into the game, and it just starts back where it left off. So, yeah, after my dad left last night after the stream, I went ahead and finished getting this lot into the yard. Though I'm starting to rethink the strategy here. I'm kind of going at this a little bit more willy-nilly than I should, is my immediate takeaway. I think I might. One of these streams might just be me coming up with an operating schema. Something where I could have a bunch of people come in and run an op session, or just a roadmap for me to perform it myself. But yeah, operating like a fully the fully functional map at tier 5 everything. That's not going to be easily done just by myself. Okay. Take a stop. Did that tuck that in enough to be in the clear? Yep. The yard is just big enough to hold an entire interchange plus 3 pulpwood racks. And that's not counting these tracks, obviously, but I can't. These are stub ends, so I can't access them from over here. Okay. That is a lot of stuff. The problem with a lot of stuff is we need to get it to go places. And that's hard to do when your yard is plugged. I'm wondering almost if will the interchange only be serviced twice? Because it says that there's gonna be an extra service today at 8, tomorrow at 11:50. It says, but last I remember seeing it was 8:30 today. I'm almost considering just using today to experiment. Like maybe we go up to Andrews, just get a big honking engine, clear out just come and clear out this whole entire yard. And like maybe not even take it anywhere. Just get it out of here. And then fast forward to just past 8:30. And see what happens. Because I feel like if I spawn in like a Berkshire here, it could easily yank all this stuff out. And then I can do a wonderful thing called math. Not really math, but just do a bunch of logistics and figure out what the best way to run this thing is. Huh. That's odd. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna We're going to yank all this stuff out. And then we're gonna fast forward, and then we'll see if it. Ooh, too fast. But yeah, then we'll see how many times in a day it will service the interchanges, and we'll see how many cars it brings. Because that was 72, and I'm pretty sure this was Silva. We got 72, and this I'm pretty sure we got 78 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, so 42, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 36, and 42. Let me just 2, 36, 8. Yep, 78. So that is accurate. So we'll just get this whole thing tacked together. And we'll see what. Oh. We'll set it to real time to give us time. Ugh. Yeah, and then I just won't save. And then I'll go back, and then I'll know. I'll know how much the interchange gives at this level. Of course, there's definitely the possibility of some randomness in there, but I'm willing to bet that it'll still give us a pretty good idea about how many cars we can expect at the interchange. Because we should build plans based around our max. And I feel like, especially, like, I feel like this is kind of the most cars that we'll get. And I just biffed them, didn't I? No, I didn't. Somehow. Come on. Take the brakes off. Come on, Choo Choo. There we go. Release handbrake. Release handbrake. Now we gotta wait on the air, which is always fun. All right, let's give it a try. He tried. Okay, why is that still like dark orange for that second cut? Yeah, that should all be fine. Okay. Once again, why is this half the train not releasing its brakes? Yep. There we go. Now they're going. Maybe that'll help. I have no clue. But it looks like we are moving now, which is good. Let's do some exploring. Oh. So what? Are these like the magic buffers? Hmm. Have I ever mentioned this is a cool game? Oh, wow. We are struggling. There we go. Remember, kids, just because one can do it doesn't mean one should do it. All right. 2 more Katsukas. Da, 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 da. No, let's not run into them that fast. There we go. Or we slowed down too much. Dunk. Da, da, da. Or one of you. There we go. All right. Take it ahead. Whenever you feel so inclined. Come on. You can do it. You are 2 of the biggest locomotive in the game. Surely you can if the consolidation can handle 72 cars, you 2 should be able to handle 78. Speed power. Will that help? Nope. Oh. Fuck. All right. One more shove. Hope I didn't put anything in the dirt by doing that. Okay. We did not. We did not put anything in the dirt. That is impressive. But no, wrong. There we go. We'll release the handbrakes while this whole thing is doing the air. Okay. I think that's enough that if I do it, it won't freak out. Perfect timing. All right. We'll just send these guys off. Oh, wow. I did not expect that, but that makes sense that I did that. Because I would have put it like that to do the runaround. But now that that brake's bleeding off there, they're doing it. They're doing it. Precision scheduled railroading. Am I right? Ain't it just lovely to see 78 cars just up and disappear? Okay. Now. Oh, wait. My math has been faulty. Okay. So this maths. So Andrews never got served because I'm so dumb. So it already came because it took so long to get Silva interchange taken care of. The next train already came and gave us. Okay, well, we had our answers the whole time. And I just ignored, I just didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 cars. Okay. So what this tells me is that at our maximum, we're not gonna get like more than 2 services of the interchange. That is what this math tells me. So now that I've gone and completely screwed my sense of all right. Well, we're gonna do what we were gonna do anyway, which is not save that whole section and hey, it's back where we were in the beginning of all this. Yeah, it didn't occur to me that 8 o'clock had already passed in game and that the second interchange job had already happened. That just completely failed to indicate in my mind. Which means I've kind of already screwed up Andrews in this save. because I can't go back to before 8:30 to make sure it gets serviced. Fun. So what the fuck is my plan now? I no longer have one. Let's see. I think all the paper mill stuff is right up next to each other. What if we ran the paper mill train, huh? We could run the paper board in the tannery. That all works well together. We'll spawn a switcher in here. Get some of this pulled over to the side. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take everything on this track that's not for the paperboard or the tannery. And we'll we'll cut it right here. We'll put all this stuff in the siding. Remembering who's who. That can be difficult. Okay. And there we go. There's all of that stowed away. Let's shove it in just a little bit further. Disconnect our engine and get him out of the way. So that way you know what? I was considering giving whoever I give this job to this caboose, but I think I'm going to ixnay that because I want a locomotive that's facing the right direction anyhow. I don't feel like turning that guy around. So we'll spawn in another locomotive. Because we have the capacity for it here at Dill's. We can do that here. So we'll bring in another consolidation. There we go. Bang. Okay, I'm having a hard time reaching the air. So we're gonna worry about that later. First, we're gonna disconnect that stuff. All right. We'll make one more attempt at tagging in the air. There we go. Okay. And now, pull the caboose. Release the handbrake. Tag in the air. And off to Silva he goes. Uh, Locations. Silva Depot. And we'll just make sure he is lined properly. Yeah. It's weird because the way this is set up, I would have made this your main. This would be normal. And then this would be where he comes in to do work. But that's, they have it that it's default to set up go down this line, which is weird. Fucks with my perception of things. There we go. There's that on its way. Let's see. We can probably... Oh, yes. I can tack this on to these guys. And then have this guy run the Barkers and Wilmot turn. Yeah. There we go. All right. So we'll get that lot assembled. And then Barker's is pulpwood, so that's our stuff. And of course, they're paperboard. Oh well. They'll go on the next Silva turn. All right. Okay, ahead. Bang them in. All right. Now we'll just pass this off to number 10. He can take it up to Wilmot, drop off, run around, drop off the Slay, Mika, and Shist. Kicking. I want to do some kicking. Why have the train attached to the cars? And you can have the cars attached to the train. This is efficiency, people. We run an efficient operation here on the Rip Shit and Bust. Okay. Now. Ooh. I like that. They are all the same color because you would work them out of the same. That I like that. I like that a lot. And they're the same color as the Dillsboro stuff. Oh. This makes my job so much easier. This means I know what works out of what yard. Like that is amazing. Okay. So, with that all taken care of, 10, you can be an AI train now. And cheese it. So he's going to go to Wilmot first because it's going to be easier to do the runaround first and then work the pulpwood cars. But there is no runaround at Wilmot. So he'll have to go up the line here to Thomas Valley. Okay, so we run up to Thomas Valley. We'll run around. That doesn't help me. Okay. That's all normal. Except for Thomas Valley. We reverse it so that way the train can sit in the siding. There we go. That being said, so we don't run the train all the way to the end there and then have to run the whole length of this more times than we need to. Boom. Okay, 600. How are you doing? You're doing good. Love to hear it. Okay. I shall put you in manual mode now. Okay. So this needs to go on that track. Okay. So these cars on the head end need to go there. But I have... We want to try and not block this as much as we can. So... Well, fuck. How are we on the ground? Oh, I have just beaten the hell out of this caboose now, haven't I? Because I accidentally... Oh, that's... So what happened is I switched the wrong thing to manual. That's... Oh boy. That's great. What's the damage? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. That's... Wow. And it looks like it's actually used now. Okay. So, now we will grab 601. And we will actually grab him. And now we'll go into manual mode. And now we'll reverse. And then we'll do, yeah. Because... All right, so we'll drop the cabin and these two here on this stretch of track. Problems with my caboose? Yes. Specifically, me. I'm the problem. I thought I had grabbed this locomotive and had swapped it from AI mode to manual mode, but I did not. Which meant that my locomotive running on the main line no longer had an AI driver running it. Instead, it was running at whatever stupid speed it was stuck at, and no one was smart enough to be able to slow the thing down. And my caboose came off the rails, and I started dragging it in the dirt and not even knowing until I tried to move this train. I'm like, why isn't it moving? I'm like, oh, because I have number 10 selected, not 601. Fun. So, so yeah, now we're working on getting all this shoved where it needs to be. I feel like we're gonna end up taking some of this back with us because I don't think we have enough room for all these paper board R1B. All right. So, oh yeah, R1B maybe has room for 2 cars. And what about R1A? Yeah, I can probably fit both the tankers on there. All right. So, which of these? I think what we'll do is we'll disconnect these. Then we'll shove these 4 back here. And then we'll see what we do about these 2. Because there's not going to be enough room for these on this track. But I'm not sure if my process is going to be, oh, we leave extras off spot at the industry, or if it's going to be bring them back to the yard with the return trip. I'm guessing it's going to be we're going to bring them back to the yard on the return trip. Because that is what I have done in operating sessions on other layouts. So okay. Is this game technically narrow gauge based? No, this is standard gauge. I am 99% certain. Mm. All right. Let's see. If we can fit the caboose, these boxcars, and those coal hoppers. Oh no. That's not good. Oh no! That's not good at all. The game crashed. Okay. With a hope and a prayer, game did autosave, so I'm betting it. We haven't lost much. Hmm. Okay. All is well. You know what? This time I won't worry about the. I'll just keep them all together. Okay. Now. This guy needs to do a runaround. So. Come here. We'll give him this. And then we'll just, we won't worry about getting the caboose on the right side until we make our drop at Wilmot. We want to be within yard limits when we're doing that. Okay. Now, to carefully couple up to these two. Take it ahead, only by a little bit. Ahead enough that we won't bump into this again. We'll drop this here. Now, our goal is to get those 3 boxcars onto this track without letting these cross onto the main line. First, we'll get this guy situated. Have to give him permission to pass the stop signal. Now we have to slowly back into these guys. Hmm. Looks like they have brakes on. There we go. The YouTube algorithm scared me earlier today. A 4-year-old video during the pandemic, and it was just a song about a dude running out of toilet paper and resorting to sandpaper. Oh God. Yeah, the algorithm can be weird like that sometimes. Every now and then you'll just get one random like 10-year-old video, and then like all the comments underneath it will be like, why did I get this 10 years later? Like, it's weird how often that happens. Apologies for planting that mental image into your brain. Oh, you have no need to worry. I probably hold a record for worst mental images in brain. All right. Okay. So that needs to go there. These need to go there. And that needs to go there. Fun. Um, so what would probably be best is to do the runaround now. No. No. We'll Well, we'll get this guy situated a while. Because speaking of the human brain just going nuts, I had a friend who dreamed he was in a first-person POV of the Donkey Kong arcade game, and at the top of the level was a levitating Bill Nye head. No joke. Ain't the human mind such a odd place to inhabit? Okay, we don't have any handbrakes on. Now, give him the signal. Now, off to Wilmot. We will place fuse right there. It lies at the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. Okay. Come on. Dunk. All right. Oh, fuck you. All right, backwards. Onwards. We'll tack on to onto the train here. We'll start working this guy. All right. Go ahead and cut those off. Doop, doop, bitty, doop, doop, doop. Visited Entertainment Junction last month and was blown away by the detail in that place. Shame it's closing down next month. Yeah, that is a shame. Yeah, I went there once, and yeah, it's quite the place. Have you been there? What's your major? Oh, that's your major malfunction. Your brake is on. That would be a major malfunction, wouldn't it? All right. Had a sizable amount of Thomas merch behind the glass cases, and one was a Sir Topham Hatt Jack in the Box. That's funny. There we go. Now we're making money. I just imagine instead of Pop Goes the Weasel, it would just go, Silence! That would be pretty hilarious. All right. Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. I wish the AIs had a like couple mode. Like couple to the car on the track ahead. Just go do that, please. Dunk. All right. Let's slam onto this caboose and get the hell out of here. AI in games like this are all right since they're not meant to do much, but those chatbots and image generators freak me out. I mean, like this really isn't even technically AI. Like these AI trains, like this version of AI has been around as long as automation has been around. It's just code, you know? It's but yeah, the image generators fuck with me. Um they because they're like that they will genuinely attempt to replace art, and I don't fuck with that. um the chatbots, it depends on what you're using them for. I just don't really mess with them because not my thing. Okay. Barkers. Where the hell is Barkers? On the other side of that loop. All right. All right. So we'll let him run to Barker's Pulpwood. And all right. So this guy will interesting. Okay. So this guy will run up here and back his train down into be plenty long enough. Yeah. Back his train down, run around, do the work. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me see. I think. Okay, this is perfect. So we'll shove those down here. All right. We'll disconnect that there. Apply. Disconnect. Disconnect. I will say, I hope once they get some of the more of the scenery and buildings figured out, I hope they kind of redo areas like this with the track closer together. I feel like it would just add something if a place like this was a little bit more claustrophobic than it is. But I understand where they're like, okay, well, we don't even have the buildings down. So, but I do hope in future, once they get stuff like that figured out. That oh. All right. I won't be on much longer because 9 o'clock is nearing, and I've got plans for the rest of the night. So, but that all being said, we'll try and finish this up here. We'll try and at least get all these spotted. We definitely won't get the return trip, but we'll get these coal hoppers and this tannery car spotted. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right. This is what I get for going to an actual op session earlier today. Is I'm used to how quickly I can get the model trains from one end of the yard to the other, and it was a great op session too, because the yard master I was paired with, we just work wonderfully together. So all right. Move. Move, choo-choo. All right. Ah. We're so close. So close to finishing off the paperboard. We can do it. We can do it. We've got 2 minutes. All right. That one is all but done at this point. So now. Boom. Paperboard has been delivered. All right. On one hand, I don't want to risk damaging the Pulpwood Rex, but on the other hand, the caboose is already fucked. Flip it. Come on. Come on. And we are in. All right. So, thank you all for joining me today. It's been a joy, but it is time to end things for the night. So thank you for tuning in. And have a good one, everybody. Good night.